All right, John, thanks very much. Dan says blame him. No.
Go ahead. It's my fault.
No, it's
the
El
buck
Nino's
stops
fault.
here. I say let's build a pipe from southern Utah and bring the water north.
You're having a running commentary through John's story.
I mean, it's really unusual. I mean, the south typically has a lot less snow, and here we sit in the north with a really low snowpack. Even though water is running through City Creek Canyon, it is a lot lower and will probably end earlier this season in comparison to where it normally would run into the end of May. It'll probably slow sometime around the 1st of May. Still a nice day. Folks were out in short pants and enjoying the weather. Quite a contrast to this date back a few years ago. And the question on the Live 5 trivia was, a mudslide happened at Immigration Canyon. It was due to rain and a combination of melting snow. Did you guess? It hasn't been that long ago that we had a ton of water in the mountains, lots of rain, lots of snow. And that's the one thing about weather that's average. It's always abnormal. There's really nothing usual about the weather, especially here in Utah. Nice big ridge of high pressure sitting right over the top of Bishop, California. Another large storm out in the Pacific. And I have to tell you, this year we've had what we call a meridional flow. Most of the year we've had these big, deep low pressures and these huge high pressures. And so places like London and France have been hit hard by storms. Over towards Spain and Portugal, getting plastered by these storms. And the reason is where the ridge of high pressure is big, it's warm and dry like us. And where the storm systems are dropping down farther than usual, they're getting pounded by unusual and wet winters. Washington, D.C. is a good example. New York City is a good example. They've had the wettest, the most snow ever in the history of those cities. Beautiful sunset as the skies cleared over the horizon. Let's talk snow. So far, okay, is today the end of the month? Is that right? The 28th? It's the end of the month. We've had 2.3 inches of snowfall this month. That's 23% of normal. Precipitation, half an inch of precipitation. That's 38% of normal. We are way below normal, and temperatures ended up being 2.1 degrees above normal. So February was drier and warmer than normal. And officially today is the end of meteorological winter. We are actually heading into meteorological spring beginning tomorrow. Oh, and speaking of spring, speaking of March 2nd, wettest day of the year climatologically, 54% of the time. It rains on March the 2nd. Today's highs and lows including Deer Valley 38, Lavercan. A little bit of rain last night. Kanab, a little bit of rain last night. 50 degrees in northeast Ogden, 60. Larry Matthews reports a high right there in the near 60 range today. 28 in Denver, 37 Salt Lake, 34 Great Falls. Low pressure zone is scooting across Arizona into New Mexico. The swirl is right here. We're in a northerly flow with a big ridge of high pressure storm off the west coast. This high is going to move very slowly eastward, and the next storm splitting as it moves inland. Here we go again. 34 in Vernal tomorrow, 50 in Moab, 45 in Green River. Beautiful day statewide. Temperatures a bit cool in the morning. 50 in the afternoon, Cedar City, 62 in St. George tomorrow, 64 Tuesday, 62 on Wednesday. Looks like Thursday and Saturday, those split storms will be moving in and bring a slight chance, maybe a little better chance in the north on Thursday, but a slight chance for showers. And I have to tell you, 50, 53, and 50 the next 3 days. I've got spring fever. I'm going to get my mountain bike out and go for a ride.
You probably can in some places.
Yeah.
All right. Thank you, Dan.
You're welcome.